Okay, so we're about ready to fill out our last section of our stoichiometry foldable. Go ahead and you should be right here. Go ahead and label this last section limiting reactant. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and flip up our flap. And at the top, again, label it limiting reactant. Okay. And there's no limiting reactant on the roadmap, but we're going to draw a roadmap anyway because we're going to use it. Okay, so remember this is grams, moles, atoms, grams, moles, atoms. This is our transition spot. This is our starting material. This is our ending material. Okay, so to find limiting reagent or reactant, you're going to do mole to mole problems using both reactants to the same product. And whichever produces the smallest amount is the limiting reactant. So again, I think I've explained it before. Just think about like using, you're making a batch of cookies, okay, and you have flour and you have water and you have eggs and you have, everything you need to make cookies. But if you only have 2 cups of flour, you can only make enough cookies for that 2 cups of flour. So it's whatever the smallest amount, that's the limiting reactant. So again, just like before, we're going to start with a balanced equation. Okay. So here are our reactants. Okay. And of course, these are our products. So we're going to take these reactants and we're just going to say, for example, let's do 12 moles. And I just pulled that number out of thin air, doesn't matter. 12 moles of C2H6, okay, and 12 moles of O2. Okay. Now we're going to do mole to mole problems for both of these and figure out, and we're going to use one of these products, and we'll just take the CO2. We'll just use the CO2, and we'll see which one has the smallest amount, which one is the limiting reagent. So we're going to go from moles of C2H6 to moles of CO2. And we're going to see for every 4 moles of CO2, because we're just going from mole to mole, really easy, we have 2 moles of C2H6. And then the same thing over here with oxygen, going from mole to mole. We have for every 4 moles of CO2, we have 7 moles of O2. You don't have to do the molar mass or anything like that. We're just going from mole to mole. So we heart this. So that cancels out and that cancels out. That cancels out with that. You just multiply across and divide. So we can see 12 times 4 divided by 2. You could calculate that. I think it's this is 24. And then we'll go ahead and do 12 times 4 divided by 7. And this is going to be 6.85. Actually, you can round that to 6.86 moles of CO2. Okay, so with this, we can see that this is the smaller amount. So this is the limiting reagent or reactant. And so that's it.